Hey Cornerstone, thanks for joining us this week on The Connection. Today's Tuesday, September 6th, day after Labor Day. And we're going to skip for this week what we've been looking at with the kingdom the last couple of weeks. We'll pick that up again next week. But I wanted to just talk a little bit about this idea of a new season as we get into life after Labor Day. I know that the day after Labor Day isn't any official kind of a season. And for some of you who don't have kids at school or who aren't in school yourselves, life might feel pretty similar today as it did a week ago. But school buses are running, and a lot of things in our society do shift as we get back into the school year and away from summer, whether or not we are directly impacted by the school year. And one of the things that this makes me think about is my workbench. Right now, my workbench is pretty clean, pretty clear, and I love it that way. I've got this wheelbarrow tire here that I've really flat, and I need to figure out how to fix. And I've got, some hazelnuts that I've been collecting in my backyard and some random things. But by and large, right now, my workbench is ready for projects. And whenever we start a new season, whether it's January 1st or a new season in our own lives, or the start of a school year and the unofficial new season that comes with it, in a sense, we've got a little bit of a clear workbench. We can start to choose what things we're going to put in our lives in this new chunk of life. And I just want to encourage you today, this coming Sunday, the 11th, we're going to be offering some opportunities to be involved at Cornerstone in different ways. And if you've got a little bit of a clear workbench right now and you're thinking, okay, this coming school year, this coming season, what do I want to be doing with it? I want to encourage you toward two things. First of all, where are you involved in community? At Cornerstone, we care about community, and that doesn't happen just looking at the back of each other's heads on Sunday morning. We've got time to have coffee and connect some on Sundays, but where are you involved in others people's lives in such a way that they can know you well enough to encourage you in Christ, and you can know them well enough to do the same? Second thing that I want to encourage you toward is, where are you serving? Many of you are serving in more than one spot or more than once a month at Cornerstone, and that is so necessary and so appreciated. But to be honest, we all know that it takes a lot of people doing a lot of service to keep Cornerstone going. And whether that's helping set up or helping clean up on a Sunday, whether it's helping to lead a Cornerstone group, or whether it's watching kids and being involved in Kids Connection or being involved in Flooded with the students, there's a lot of opportunities to serve. And I want you to be serving not for Cornerstone alone, but for you. The truth is that it is better to give than received. We looked at that a couple of weeks ago in Acts, and Jesus said that, and that's true of our resources, it's true of our time. So when we find places to serve, at Cornerstone, in our community, in our schools, maybe when we find places to serve, God uses that in our own lives for our good. So where are you involved in community? Where are you involved in service? If you've got a little bit of a clear workbench, how can you be intentional about what projects you're going to put on it for this next season? Second thing I want to connect with you about is just our upcoming sermon series coming this Sunday, September 11th. We're going to start in on a 6-week series looking at what's commonly known as the Beatitudes. This is coming out of Matthew chapter 5, where Jesus says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And he lays out a number of different things that are blessings that come with certain attributes in the life of a believer. So we'll be looking at those in the next 6 weeks and looking at what the good life in God is all about. So I'm excited to dive into that, and I'm excited to see you this coming Sunday.